Guys, welcome to Gossip News. It's your boy Darky. On this one, I want to say a big thank you to our fans, subscribers out there for doing what you do and how you do them. From all of us at Gossip TV, we say we love you, and yes, we usually do appreciate you. Now it's Tuesday, and whenever it's Tuesday, you know we'll bring you guys the BillBoard news. A lot is happening. Some persons are getting new upgrade, and then we're finding some new songs and everything. Some covers actually in the category. All of that, we're talking about that shortly. Now, beginning with BURNA Boy on the BillBoard news. BURNA Boy is a known face in this BillBoard news from week in, week out. Yeah, so the last time we heard from BURNA Boy is when he did this, when Ikfat came out saying BURNA Boy has sold out 21,000 capacity Stadium Arena in the US, 20,000 plus in the MSG, that's Madison Square Garden, about 20,000 plus again in the Aqua Arena in France. He did that twice. About 80,000 plus in Toyota Center in USA. About 17,000 at the Ziggo Dome, and about 16,000 plus in Holland. So for BURNA Boy, if it's not 15,000 plus, he's only. So I think he has a thing about that figure because he's sure of shutting down. So he has been doing that, and he has sold out all of this place. And then we can't wait for more of this place to come, so he sell them out too. Okay, now so moving on to the BillBoard for BURNA Boy. Now last remains number 1 on the BillBoard US Afrobeat song chart for a 4th week. For him, it's cool because last week we saw him on this same one, and then this week he returned again. Now we had other new songs, but yeah, maybe this trend of the song is so powerful because it still remained number 1. Now moving on, BillBoard World Digital Song Sales Chart, BURNA Boy last at number 3. Now that one I've spent about 10 weeks on the chart. It went about +7 extra, and now for 10 weeks for BURNA Boy on this one, it is not an understatement. It is really again fit. Now moving on to this BillBoard Rhythmic Airplay charts, BURNA Boy with last on number 28 again, with about 7 places up again. Now moving on to BillBoard Bubbling on the Hot 100s, BURNA Boy for my hand, he had a share on that one. That one made the place 24, and it's about 3 weeks on the chart. Now the peak he ever got to was on 13. Now it's on 24. We can't wait for this to also get higher than this. And now the BillBoard Global 200, BURNA Boy for my hand, he had a share on that one. That one actually made it to 102. Now the BillBoard Global US exclusive, 200 exclusive of the US, BURNA Boy had that one to 108. For my hand, also a share on that one. Yeah, he had 3 weeks on the chart on both of them. Now we're moving on to BillBoard Global 200. Now, BURNA Boy also made that one to 41 with last about 8 weeks on the chart. Then BURNA Boy Global 200 exclusive of US 44 last. Then about 8 weeks also on the chart. But BillBoard Canadian Hot 100, BURNA Boy last with number 35. Peak on 31. That's about 9 weeks on the chart. Now, for my hand, turn on that one again. That's about 85, about 3 weeks on the chart. Now the peak ever got to was 63, and now it's on 85. We can't wait for this to also go higher than this. Now BillBoard Canadian album chart, BURNA Boy made it to number 10 for his album Love Damini. 3 weeks on the chart, and then the peak it ever got to was number 6. BillBoard World Album, BURNA Boy made it to number 2. Now it went one place up. Now it has made about 4 weeks on the chart. Now BillBoard 200, BURNA Boy Love Damini is on 46, about 14,000 units sold this week, and then 3 weeks on the chart. Now BURNA Boy last remains number 1 on the BillBoard US Afrobeat. We've said that before. BURNA Boy has now spent 24 non-consecutive days in the top 5 of global digital artist ranking. He holds the record for the highest ranked African in history. Number 2 is currently number 5 on the global digital artist index. For BURNA Boy, you can't just get out of hearing about this is category what he has done for himself, because yeah, he's still doing more. Now moving on to this. Now BURNA Boy on the top 100, BURNA Boy is now on number 70. Like we said last week, we can't wait for this to get higher, and now it has actually gotten higher. Now the point was number 86, then it went up to 88 rather, then it went up to 72, and now it's on 70. It went about 2 places higher. Now last week it was on 72. Now the peak it ever got is 7. That's 70 where it is now, and then it's about 3 weeks on the chart. We say BURNA Boy, congratulations, and like we said last week, we can't wait for this to also go higher. Now Tems also for last week she came out of the category where she got number 19 on this one. That was her debut for number 19, and this week she has moved up to number 77. Now last week she was 19, now that she's 77, and she has just spent 2 weeks on the chart. She's about close enough to BURNA Boy actually. For all of us, we know it is all love and light, and we can't wait for these figures to go higher than this. We've come to the US Afrobeat top chart on this one. Now BURNA Boy again is on number 1. This one, he has already spent 11 weeks on this chart, and last week was on number 1. This week again is on number 1. And guess what? We have Tems on number 2. Now, Tems is actually spent 19 weeks on this chart. Actually, 19 weeks is not gained fit. Last week she was number 4. And then her peak ever is on number 1. But this week she's on number 2. Now, we have, funny how a cover made it to this list, because No Woman No Cry was actually a cover, but guess what? It made it to number 7 with her debut, and then she's on number 7. Last week, nothing, because she was actually not there last week, but this week, number 7 with her first ever debut, and I will count it for this one also to go higher. Now, we have found by 10 that she had Brand Fires on that one with number 12. 13, usually went higher. We have Closer. Now, Closer last week was 24. Like, yeah, then the best it ever got to is this. It is now, that's number 13, and it has just spent 2 weeks on this chart. Now, Jerusalem, that one, the featured BURNA boy on that one had about, last week was number 18. Now, the best it ever got to was about number 10, and then spent about 17 weeks on that one. Because this week, this song is on number 14. I'm Immense by Malay. Actually, last week was about 31. Now, the best it ever got to is 24, and that's where it is presently 24, and then spent about 2 weeks on this chart. Then we have about 23, Sugarcane, Camido. Number 22, we have Damages. Now we're saying for all our guys, we say congratulations. We can't wait for this category to get packed up with you guys again. Guys, of course, to join this episode of Ghost News. We can't wait to catch you guys on the very, very, very next one.